Okay, we'll talk about the grip. We'll give you a few tips about the grip. How you hold your hands, the position you put your hands on the golf club will determine what happens to the club face during the golf swing. So there's really kind of three ways we can go about this, and the three grips that we usually see. This is what we call, as we zoom in here, we'll call this what we call a very weak position for your hands to be on the golf club. You can see my hands are turned over to the left of the golf shaft, both of them. So you can see the V's that are pointing, that are established here by my thumb and forefinger, that little letter V, they're pointing more or less to my left shoulder. When you grip the club like this is maybe why you slice the ball. When your hands are too much over this way, as you bring the club back, you can see how it fans the toe of the club wide open. You can see it right there. As it's coming back, because her hands are over to the left, they want to roll and fan the face of the club open, and perhaps you're going to get sometimes into impact like so, which obviously is going to cause a big slice. So that's a weak grip. Now we're going to go into a more neutral grip where we get our hands a little bit more over top this way, so that when we establish these two V's, they're going to point more to my right chin here. All right, so you can see the hands are more over this way. The V's are pointing more up into here. And as I bring the club back, it doesn't fan the club open nearly as much. That's a very kind of a fairly neutral grip. A lot of the tour players use this one. And that is a grip that's going to really help you get the club back into a square position. And if you're having a lot of trouble with your wrist hinge, and if your joints are stiff and in your wrists and your forearms haven't got the flexibility they should have, a better grip for you would be a strong grip, where we actually turn our hands more over to the right of the shaft to get the V's pointing to our right shoulder. Now you can see they're both pointing there, which keeps the club face maybe what we call in a closed position, not quite square, but not open. So players that don't have the flexibility to release the golf club through their wrists and hands, if they have weak hands or injured hands or arthritis, this is a great grip for you. It's a stronger grip which allows more rotation through there as you're swinging, and it kind of closes the club face on the way down, so you don't need a bunch of extra work down there at the bottom. So either grip is fine. It all depends what matches up to your abilities and what your body can do. So a weak grip, a fairly average grip, what we call, and then a strong grip. Three different ways, and they all affect what your club face is doing. So try them all out and see which one gets the club back square to the ball better than the others. Little tip on grip.